Welcome. So many of you have asked that I cease and desist these annual holiday chronicles, but my new favorite daughter, Sarah Elia, begged for this. So now you have someone to blame. Sadism is way more fun when masochists join the party. Alas, another year has arrived at its inevitable terminus, and sadly, as in years past, this one will be logged in the loss column, much like my 0-9 high school varsity football career. I mean, look at this beast. I think those pants were a girl's small. This year's debacles actually commenced late last year with an emergency microdiscectomy to repair a herniated L5-S1 disc squeezing the nerve, causing numbness and pain in my left terminal vestige. Dr. Richard Rim, please don't call him Dick Rim, performed the surgery with aplomb, and I was skiing in Aspen, albeit weak and wobbly, 2 months hence. And 1 year later, I'm still cruising comfortably at my standard 73% physical capacity. And as I find myself still shackled to an astonishing 36 years of wedded bliss, my progeny, ever the source of both awe and regret, continue to underwhelm, though the eldest dared to leap into said institution of marriage, forcing upon me a son-in-law, and thus ensuring yet another misguided soul will now bear the dubious honor of possibly, if not certainly, disappointing me. At least he's sprinkling a little testosterone into this family's estrogen stew. We've been running a one-hormone show for far too long. And I know it sounds once again like I don't love my daughters, and that's not true. Lisa and I love our, what's their names? We just don't like them very much. And now, the year in review.
It's been a hell of a year. How did you see who I was and who I was gonna be? I could have been
It is with a heavy heart and sweaters covered in cat hair and dander that we bid farewell to Squeaky Squeakers Miller, former Man of the Year recipient and unparalleled feline friend. In a final act of glory, he unleashed his killer instincts and deposited a very ex-bird at our back door, riding off into the sunset, never to be seen again. Even Bubba, who hasn't uttered his name since, mourns his loss. Happy trails, Squeaky. May your mouse hunts be endless and your naps uninterrupted. This year, Lisa's catering career rose from the flames and ashes like a phoenix, but still blood raw and undercooked, and paired perfectly with a bottle of Prosecco, or two. She's working at Loopwell, a local wellness and event space run by loonies. Literally. Our dear old friends Sean and Debbie Looney. The surname Looney is Irish, meaning descendant of warriors, strong and brave, which helps when you have to work with Lisa. Once a master of red meat and sauces so thick they could mortar a chimney, Lisa is now on the front lines crafting plant-based recipes of quinoa, farro, and chickpeas. The struggle is real, but vegan. Deepak Chopra was a recent guest speaker at Loopwell, and Lisa slipped him a burger in the yoga room. You've never seen the happiness healer more enlightened. Garbage pickup occurs like clockwork every Wednesday and Saturday, while recycling graces us with its weekly removal on Fridays. This has been the schedule since Fred and Barney were frequenting the Moose Lodge, and yet Lisa approaches each impending collection as though it's the final reckoning. 2 days prior, I receive a dire proclamation of the looming pickup. By the sacred eve of Recycling Friday, every wine bottle, cardboard box, and stray bottle cap must find its way into the blue bin and placed curbside with the precision of a military operation. Then comes Judgment Day, when Lisa patrols the house like a hawk stalking prey. This morning, she practically snatched my yogurt cup mid-spoon, eager to dispose of the future landfill lingerer as the truck thundered down the street. And if you need any more proof of this obsessive and compulsive behavior, just take a look at this. This is noon on Boxing Day, which is the day after Christmas, and the tree is already curbside. 36 years of marriage means that the 36 years of the Christmas miracles, the beauty, joy, and glad tidings of the season are overshadowed by the annual argument over the Fraser fir. This year's battle is over the alignment of Spruce Willis. Look at this and tell me Neil deGrasse Tyson isn't listening to the right. And may I complain about supermarkets? I can't find anything because there are too many choices. I was in the bread aisle and I swear it was so long I could see the curvature of the earth. The highlights of the year include another extended Aspen ski trip with Quinner, Dennis, and Champagne Freddy, and a surprise appearance from Atlanta Cracker, plus a side visit to Vail and Beaver Creek with professional glartist Glenn Shavitz. There was also a 3-day VIP Sphere trip to have my mind blown at Dead & Co. in Vegas with Ted Weller. Thank you, brother. And of course, a few more Dave shows. Oh, and Peyton moved to Logan Airport, and as mentioned, Taylor got hitched. And so we officially welcome Caleb and Harper Joy to the Miller family. Please don't make us any weirder than we already are. The wedding was a huge success at the Mantoloking Yacht Club, thanks to all who attended and countless props to Lisa for all the event planning and stress. And of course, Taylor for all the additional wedding planning and additional stress. And to our dear friends and family, I really don't dislike you as much as I say. This year, Taylor and Caleb adopted a Pyrenees mountain dog inaccurately named Saint, He is a terror, slowly chewing, scratching, and destroying Bee House. He jumps, he licks, he wrestles. He's going to be huge, and he needs to be trained. And speaking of saints,
Pope Francis yesterday announced the Catholic Church's first ever millennial saint. Millennial saint, what was his miracle? Did he make his own coffee at home? That was my favorite one, and I'm not gonna apologize for it.
there is nothing like the evolution of parenting from the stage of, Dad, can I have a candy bar? No, it's almost dinner time. To, Dad, can you make me a Manhattan? Of course, we can push back dinner time. And of course, I'm talking about Peyton. I mean, can you even begin to imagine Taylor drinking a Manhattan? And speaking of peeps, I have a huge treat for you all this year. I found her diary. So let's check it out. All right, what do we got here? May 20th, 2011. So she's 14. Dear Diary, I'm officially done with today. My parents are pissed about my grades, so I'm grounded again. Math is hard. Tony Ann is so cringe. She pushed Charlotte and her backpack broke open and everyone saw her retainer. I love Char. But my sister, she's the worst. I can't with her and she smells bad. But Mr. Bordick liked my FB post. Oh, Facebook. Mr. Bordick liked my Facebook post. He's so adorbs. I swear I'm never going to get over this. I just wish that terrible witch Conchi would disappear. I'm going to bed. No one knows what it's like to be 14. Okay. September 5th, 2011. First day of school. My parents are having another late night party. I wish Larry Bullock would shut up and go home. I hate Taylor. Valentine's Day 2012. Today was shit. Charlotte was talking to Brandon by my locker. He's my crush and she knows it. I hate her. At least Tony Ann is there for me. Mom and Taylor are driving me crazy. I wish I could just run away. At least there's a bright spot. My heartthrob, Mr. Bordick, posted an Acura for sale. 87,000 miles and a clean Carfax. I swear it's like he knows me. Gotta go and stare at his Facebook profile picture some more before bed. All right, well, let's do one more. July 18th, 2013. Dear Diary, arg. My parents are just impossible. They treat me like a baby. They grounded me because I just barely crashed the car. Plus, Taylor, all cap letters. Taylor, 7 exclamation points. I mean, who even needs a sister? I wish she'd disappear. But Justin Bieber makes me one less lonely girl, and I really think there's a chance for us. I'm off to bed to dream about his pouty lips and waif-like physique. Classic. Oh, wow. Simply wow. And so I leave you with these wishes. May your holidays be filled with the warmth of family, the joy of giving, and enough cookies to sustain you through awkward small talk. And may the new year bring peace and love and the ability to avoid news and politics until 2028. God bless us, everyone.